The research found 10 foods can cause cancer. Cancer is a very complex disease. There are many different kinds of cancer and many possible causes. Even though we still don't know all the answers, we know that some things can cause cancer. Genes and family history play a role, but things outside of you that you may have some control over, like your habits, have an even more significant effect. Research shows that things outside the body cause between 80% and 90% of malignant tumors. Your diet is one of the essential parts of your lifestyle to think about, because a lot of research has shown that some foods raise the risk of getting certain kinds of cancer. In this video, we'll take a closer look at some foods and drinks that may raise your risk of cancer and see what the scientific evidence says about the link between these foods and cancer. Number 10. Alcohol. Some of us like to drink more than others, but most like it. But doctors say you should limit how much alcohol you drink as much as possible. Alcohol is classified as a group carcinogen, meaning there is sufficient evidence that it can cause human cancer. Cancers of the mouth, throat, esophagus, breast, liver, stomach, and colon are all more prevalent in heavy drinkers. Certain types of cancer risk increase in direct correlation with one's alcohol consumption. In other words, moderate alcohol consumption, such as enjoying a glass of wine with dinner occasionally, is preferable to heavy binge drinking. Some research suggests that limiting your intake of red wine to moderate amounts can lower your chance of dying from cardiovascular disease and stroke. Number 9. Red and processed meat. There is a correlation between eating red and processed meat and an increased risk of acquiring certain distortions. People who enjoy eating meat are going to have a difficult time hearing this. Red meat is defined as beef, veal, pork, lamb, and goat, according to a breast cancer survivor who is also a dietitian, personal trainer, nutrition therapist, speaker, and writer headquartered in Chicago. Processed beef products pose even more significant risks of carcinogenicity. According to recent studies, processed meat, along with other factors such as UV light, tobacco, and alcohol, can contribute to the development of cancer in humans. A daily intake of just 50 grams of processed beef can result in an 18% increased risk of developing cancer. Number 8. Fried foods. An acrylamide chemical is made when starchy foods are cooked at high temperatures. This can happen when you fry, bake, roast, or toast food. Acrylamide is mainly found in fried foods with a lot of starch. This includes things like French fries and potato chips that are fried. Source says that studies on rats show that acrylamide caused cancer, probably carcinogenic to humans. A study found that acrylamide breaks down DNA and causes apoptosis or cell death. Getting sick is also more likely if you eat a lot of fried food. Source. Number 7. Salted fish, Chinese style. A time-honored method still frequently used in China and other Southeast Asia is applying salt to food, most commonly fish, to preserve its freshness. Sadly, the process of preserving the food results in byproducts that are carcinogenic, which means that they have the potential to cause cancer in humans. Chinese-style salted fish is considered a Group 1 carcinogen in the same category as processed beef. Fresh fish or seafood such as prawns, mussels, or squid are other possibilities that can be utilized instead. Number 6. Overcooked foods. Carcinogens can be made when foods, especially meats, are cooked too long. One article in 2020 says that cooking meat at high temperatures makes cancer-causing PAs and heterocyclic amines, HCAs. Changing the DNA in your cells may make you more likely to get cancer. You are more likely to overcook the food when you cook at high temperatures or over an open flame. This includes grilling, barbecuing, and pan-frying, among other cooking methods. The Food and Drug Administration also says that more acrylamide is made when starchy foods like potatoes are cooked too long. To lower your risk of carcinogens from high-heat cooking, try healthier methods like poaching, pressure cooking, baking, or roasting at lower temperatures, or slow cooking in a crock pot or slow cooker. Number 5. Anti-inflammatory spices. Indian cuisine frequently calls for a spice known as turmeric, which has a brilliant orange color. If you want to help reduce inflammation, including turmeric in your diet may help. Both ginger and cinnamon have been shown to possess anti-inflammatory properties, which has led to their widespread use. Cancer, along with other chronic diseases such as diabetes and Alzheimer's, is characterized by inflammation as a defining symptom of the disease. It is a widely held belief among medical professionals and researchers that reducing overall levels of inflammation can make one less likely to acquire cancer. Number 4. Microwave popcorn. Some of the bags used for microwave popcorn are lined with a chemical that, when it breaks down, produces perfluorotenoic acid, PFOA. An increased vulnerability to malignancies of the liver, prostate, and other organs has been ascribed to PFOA. Diastole, an additional chemical used in the flavoring of artificial butter, has been linked to lung damage. A brown paper bag, some coconut oil, and a microwave are all you need to make your microwave popcorn at home. Number 3. Mass-produced bread. Numerous health organizations have identified potassium bromate, a food additive used to make bread dough more elastic, as a probable carcinogen. As a result, potassium bromate is prohibited in the European Union, EU, United Kingdom, UK, Canada, and Brazil. This ingredient, occasionally referred to as brominated flour, must have a warning label on any items sold in the US state of California. Number 2. Hydrogenated oils. Hydrogenated oils are not only hazardous for your heart, but they also have the potential to create inflammation and damage to your cells, both of which have been related to several ailments, including cancer. The Food and Drug Administration in the United States made using partially hydrogenated oils illegal in January 2015. Food producers have 3 years to remove them from their products gradually. Number 1. Sugar and refined carbohydrates. Sugary foods and refined carbs can raise your risk of cancer in a roundabout way. Some examples of these foods are drinks with added sugar, baked goods with white pasta, bread and rice, and cereals with added sugar. Grow chance of developing type 2 diabetes and being overweight has been linked to a diet high in sugary and starchy foods. Researchers have found that both conditions cause inflammation and oxidative stress. This could make you more likely to get some kinds of cancer. Source says that having type 2 diabetes makes you more likely to get ovarian, breast, and endometrial cancer. According to a source, colorectal cancer risk factors include high blood glucose levels. High blood glucose levels may be caused by eating a lot of sugar and refined carbs. Try to replace refined carbs with healthier foods like whole grain bread, pasta, brown rice, and oats to lessen the damage they do to your health. So that's all for today's video. If you like this video, click the like and the bell buttons. We'll have another video for you soon. Take care until then.